Yo, what is going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. So we have a pretty good idea that the second stimulus check is actually going to pass. As soon as we approach June 1st, we're going to be seeing some huge developments regarding that. But I wanted to take a step back a little bit and talk more about that $450 stimulus check a week that many people just kind of looked over. So today's video is going to be pretty simple. We're just going to be going over very briefly on what the $450 stimulus check actually is, why it's important, and then how it's going to benefit us. Going over those things clear cut, make this video very simple and easy to understand, and hopefully by the end of this video you guys will have a better idea of really the intentions behind stimulus checks at the moment like this. So the $450 stimulus check was proposed by Senator Rob Portman, and this really gives an opportunity for people to get a higher incentive to return back to work. And the argument right now is that people are making way more money from unemployment benefits than they actually are going back to work. So this is really a way to combat all the benefits we're getting on the unemployment side. So according to recent research done by the University of Chicago, we're actually finding that about 60 to 70% of individuals are making more money on employment right now than they did with their previous job. Now, with regards to this $450 stimulus check, there seems to be a lot of arguments on both sides of the coin. On one end, this is really going to be some good additional income on top of the earnings that someone would normally make. If you're an essential worker, if you're someone on the front lines, an extra $450 per week is not too bad at all. Now, we really don't know the full details of this bill yet, just because they are still looking to make provisions, and a lot of this is still an idea, but there are a lot of things that we would have to consider. One of them is really the length of time you would be able to work, because if you're thinking about getting $450 every single week for a whole month, that actually ends up being more than a flat out regular stimulus check that we've seen the government provide us. The old trusty TI-84. Okay, it's not trusty anymore. Yep. Calculator's dead. 450 times 4, $1,800 of additional stimulus, which is $600 more than the regular stimulus check that people would normally get. When we start to put it into the perspective of how much we're getting per month, I feel like $1,800, then people start to light up. You know, the argument right now is people just want additional money without having to go through hoops and things like that. Now, also on top of that, imagine all the people who have actually been working during these times. It's kind of unfair to the people who have been our frontline workers, to the ones that have been working in our grocery stores, the ones that are still taking out people's trash. Have they just been left out of this? Can they get some of this benefit because they've been working this whole entire time? What is the limitations regarding this? And I feel like that's where the fine line is drawn, where a lot of people are saying, I don't know if this is completely fair. I feel like the mindset behind this and the principle, it isn't too bad. If we can see this on top of the $1,200 stimulus check, that's a good amount of money. Imagine you getting your $1,200 stimulus check in the near coming months and then getting an additional $1,800 total from the government because you're going back out to work. And if we add that up, bloop, 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 $3,000 per month. Now, when we put the $3,000 amount into the perspective of the latest bills that we've seen trying to get passed, like the Emergency Money for the People Act, or seeing $2,000 retroactive into $1,000 a month, we take that into comparison, and this really is in the ballpark of what a lot of people were looking for. I think it's clear to say $1,200 stimulus checks were not enough for a majority of the people, but nearing towards the $2,000 to $3,000 side, that can end up being a lot. So why is something like this so important, and why is it so important for us to even discuss or talk about this? If the people of the United States really knew the full benefits of a lot of these bills that were getting passed, I feel like if we had the proper backing and there was a lot of priority on it, we could take advantage of this and really boost ourselves in terms of the income that we can get from the government. Although the $1,200 stimulus checks seem to be the very hot topic on YouTube right now, guys, keep in mind these little things too are really important, especially once we start to reopen the economy. The theory right now that a lot of people have is that once they do fully open the economy, even if we have the second wave, it's a good chance they may not go back into closing things ever again. All we can do as citizens is really wait and see what happens. And I know how difficult it is to wait right now. I know a lot of people are starving right now. A lot of people don't know whether they can pay their next bill. So it's definitely a very difficult time, and I completely understand. Regardless of where we are right now with our economy and how people may feel about that $600 unemployment benefit, whether it's too much, too little, whether it should go on for the rest of the year, I feel like every additional additional amount of help that we can get from the government is still good. I do consistently see comments saying, we just want our checks. We just want our direct deposits. Stop messing around. Stop doing debit cards. Let us determine how much money we get. Just give us the amount. And I do understand that perspective, but I feel like every little amount that the government offers or any other bills that may actually get some steam behind it, it is in our due diligence for us to look at that and see that and say, okay, it's better than nothing. This is still additional free stimulus taxpayers money that you guys may actually get. Now guys, that was my video regarding the $450 per week stimulus check. That does add up to be about $1,800 per month. Let me know down below in the comments if you guys agree with this type of stimulus check, and also let me know how you guys feel. Is this something that should get passed? Is this something that should have a bit more focus on, or should we just all still be focused more on the stimulus checks? Let me know down below what you guys think about all that. It is really valuable to hear what the community has to say with regards to the situation. Like always, don't forget to drop a like on this video if you guys were able to find any type of value, and don't forget to check out the links down below in the description. You guys can actually pick up your 2 free stocks with Webull, one potentially valued up to $1,400 once you sign up and deposit that $100 into the app. If you guys don't like the app, uninstall it, get rid of it, but at least pick up your 2 free stocks and let me know what stocks you actually get. Now, on top of that, don't forget to check me out on Instagram. Go give me a follow there at Credit Brian. And like always, you guys stay safe out here, stay healthy, and I hope I see you guys in the next one. Peace.